I need to find the case for my AirPods. I think it's over on my bed somewhere in that mess, but I have no clue, to be honest. But these things need to charge, because I've had them in for probably 4 hours straight now, blasting music at dangerously high levels in my ears. And now I think it's a good nap time, because it's a Texas race. And I sure as hell hope this race this track either becomes a 2.5 mile super speedway like Daytona or Walmart. I don't know. I might fall asleep during this race. I wouldn't be surprised if I fall asleep during this race. If I fall asleep during this race and miss something, well, actually, I wouldn't miss anything. Nothing ever happens at Texas Motor Speedway. But I won't be disappointed if I fall asleep and miss half the race, because there's really nothing to miss, as I just said. And this is probably the least excited I've ever been for a race. Every year at Texas, I always say that, and it's true, because every year I get less and less and less excited for a Texas race. And of course, next week's also Talladega, so I have reason to look forward to next week too, because I mean, based on how, the last 3 super speedway races went, they each kept progressively getting crazier and wilder. And if that's the case, then next week could be an absolute disaster. We could have under 10 cars finishing, and it could be mad. I mean, if we pick up where we left off at Daytona, then there's going to be a bunch of chaos. I've noticed one thing over the course of the Daytona race. Every crash that happened in that race, somebody kept getting closer and closer to flipping. So it's only a matter of time before it happens, and I think Talladega next week could be the week. Okay, I have to find my AirPod case right now. But going back to what I just said, yeah, that's actually very true. As the race went on at Daytona, in each of the big wrecks, they kept getting closer and closer to flipping, and nobody did somehow, even though it probably could have happened about 3 times. You got that first wreck with Blaney. Really, nothing happened there. The cars behaved quite nicely. You have the second wreck then, where Corey LaJoie got killed by McDowell, and almost he should have barrel rolled down the backstretch. You got the third wreck where Chase Briscoe, I don't even know what happened there. Car was going like 10 miles an hour, and it got up in the air, just spinning around. And then you got the fourth wreck where Ricky Stenhouse Jr. probably should have climbed over. Well, he did climb over somebody. He probably should have climbed into the fence, to be honest, but got lucky there. But yeah, and then the rain, and then the restart, and then Cody Ware proving why he's the best driver in the field. Okay, that's probably the most I'm ever going to talk about anything in this video. Honestly, that might have just made up half of this entire video. That talk right there for the past 5.5 minutes, roughly. I don't even know how long it's been. That 5 minutes could be half the video right there. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Or this race could be like last year's race, and everybody crashes every 5 laps, and it takes forever to finish, and this video turns into a 1-hour reaction video. Please, no. Please, no. We had too much last week. We had too much at Darlington. Kansas was actually mildly good, but it was calmer. But still, we've had a lot happening. Please. Here we go. The fans aren't actually cheering because they're happy the race is beginning. They're just cheering to give themselves energy to stay awake during this race. Texas is so boring of a track that even 30-something cars with loud engines can't even keep them from falling asleep. That's how bad Texas is. Wait, Michael McDowell qualified in 5th? It's quite impressive. Brad Keselowski taking the super speedway line. I'm getting ready for a huge pile up here soon, taking out like the entire field. I sadly think I was right. I always hope I'm wrong, but I know deep down that I'm going to be right. This race has been boring so far. I've just been watching the Bengals finally win. For back green, though, we got to restart. Let's see how this goes.
Logano on the outside, William Byron on the inside. They stay door to door through 1 and 2.
Oh, Chase is in fourth. Let's go. Come on, Chase. You know, I get we got a road course at the end of the month, or end of the round. Oh, God. I know we got a road course at the end of the round here, but, like, I'm scared for Chase. He needs to do good today because of next week. And the Roval has proven as well that it's unpredictable. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. He's already done for the season. Damn, that is a nice car, though. I love that Interstate Batteries car. Well, this season's worse than 2020 now for Kyle Busch. Here it comes. Christopher Bell and Kevin Harvick. About to start a wreck even bigger than last year's. Even Dale Jr. admits that the track is bad and you can't pass. Well, I mean, since Dale Jr. said something on it, NASCAR's obviously going to do something about it because NASCAR doesn't even listen to the drivers. If Dale Jr. likes it, they'll keep it. Oh, Ricky Spinhouse. Back at it again. Dude, Talladega's next week. You're not supposed to crash yet. It's next week. Christopher.
Bring it to me now. 41
was
also around. This is pretty late.
Oh boy. Did they? No, they didn't run into each other. They weren't near anywhere. It's Tiregate again. It's Indy 2008 all over it. Right? That was 2008. It was 2008, I think. I don't think that was 2010. Knowing my look, it's probably 2009, but it's Indy 2008 all over again. I'm waiting for that race to happen. Honestly, if we return to the Indy Oval before this tire issue's solved, we might actually have a replay of Indianapolis 2008, and we might actually need to, do that thing where there was a mandatory caution every 10 laps. William. No, William. I thought he had a flat. That was almost... Yikes. Thought he had a flat. I thought we had this starting again. I'm not allowed to enjoy this. Why am I enjoying this? Why is Texas Motor Speedway doing something that is enjoyable? Average Dale Earnhardt Jr. heart attack giving moment. An average Alex Bowman skill. I slander Alex Bowman a lot. And unlike some people, some drivers, I don't feel bad about it. I just don't like Alex Bowman. And I also don't feel that,
Watch right here. Car just comes around very fast.
He's worthy of a Hendrick car ride, seat, spot.
Right there.
That was a tire issue. Yep, tire issue.
I don't know if it's the bump. It looked like the bump upset the car. But, man, turn 3 and 4.
Here we go.
Fighting for potentially a stage win, but more importantly, stage points.
Oh, here we go. Oh, boy.
Chastain moving to the
It
inside.
was Chastain.
Once again,
Nice job not
Logano running the
starting
third spot, but still for the
the,
lead.
the big one
Larson
right there.
surging ahead now. Larson taking the lead away from Hamlin.
Oh, come on, Denny. Don't let Joey pass you.
Logano a nose in front of the 11. Can Logano battle back after falling back the last restart? Can he fight back and get a second spot?
Well,
Falls
the run
behind.
down to turn one's interesting. Everything after that, not so much here at Texas. Oh, they're running into each other.
The five still straight.
This was supposed to happen last week. Bristol's the full-on contact track, not Texas Motor Speedway. That was quite something right there. Oh, Denny's not happy. Oh.
He just came on the radio, Junior said, tell him I'm not lifting on the next one.
Oh, boy. Yes. Yes. And they're going to be restarting side by side with each other on this next restart. If Larson gets turned or wrecked on this next restart, Texas has produced some chaos and fights and anger in the past. Oh, that's right. They pit. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, Tyler. Tyler. Yeah, they're going to wreck into turn one at one point in this race. Becky Spinhouse is leading. Whoa! Harvick! Oh, they're 3 wide now through there. Can we see that?
Becoming a common theme in turn 4, it seems like today.
Uh-oh. Tyler.
He rode it out for about half a lap and he said, nope, this is not going to work. It's getting way worse. Who worked and hit it early there. To get that track position now, going to give all of that up. And really, no one's one lap down.
Doesn't seem right.
Let's play it smart here.
Oh, no. Cody, you okay? No, no, that does not look good. And that was almost... He almost lost his life in that pit wall there. Oh, boy. He good?
He almost impacted the end of pit wall.
Where did he got hooked into the wall head on, didn't he?
Spin in practice this weekend.
Yes.
He's alive. He's good. He's okay. Or is he? He's able to get out. That's a good sign. He's alive. But what happened?
He's had some hard impacts this year.
I think that one's the hardest of the bunch. That car's destroyed.
So much damage. Junior, you saw it. But that car shortened up quite a bit.
Yeah, that might be the end of his season. Wow.
Travels not only emergency personnel but also doctors that are
back of the car.
He's all alone.
Right here in this shot, and then
oh,
don't know why he was
that's
sideways, having a mechanical issue, tire down, don't know, and then got turned to the right and head on.
That's an interesting way to hit the wall.
Carried a lot of speed.
He was high up the racetrack. I'm surprised the car had that kind of impact with the wall somehow.
Headed to the infield care center, so that's where the AMR safety crew is taking him. But that was the second contact.
That's interesting.
Jeff was in turn 4. but then he came back onto pit road.
You see, the problem is the drivers take too much of the impact with the next gen car. Unlike the previous years where the car would crunch. You know, these cars today are like jawbreakers. You know, they don't break. They break your jaw. In this scenario, the jaw is the driver. What needs to break is the car instead. As if it were, I don't know, what's an easily crunchy candy? What's a crunchy candy? M&M's crispy. They need to be like M&M's crispy and crunch. You know? That's my analogy of what these of this situation. It's quite interesting, but that's the best I could come up with. Alright, let's not repeat what just happened. I don't like being scared like that. No crazy moves down into turn 1 this time, it looks. Oh, but they're stacking up. They're 4 wide. They are most certainly 4 wide back there. Oh my god, I just looked at Twitter. I hate my life. I hate everything. Why is this happening? Why? No. Stop. Stop. I don't want to see what I'm about to see what Twitter has said. Stop. No. No. Can I be done with this race?
This thing is heavily damaged. He came over the radio talking about a right rear tire issue. We'll have to see.
Okay. Back at Darlington. Jesus. Car's burning. Back at Darlington. This also happened. And then I started to hope that anybody in the playoffs would crash. Here we go again. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, I don't know who else. They all need to crash. He just lost it.
Looks like something broke. Moment where you got a little loose, or either something on the car.
Well, look at that. My iPad and internet connection are doing just as fine as Chase's car right now.
A lot of bumps over there in that corner, and it's just really hard for us to tell. 34 green flag laps on that set. Right around the 30 to 40 lap window is when we are seeing some tires fail.
We need a bunch of people to have a bad day. Well, here's another restart. Oh, they're behind them. No, really? Okay. Oh, Tyler. Oh, Tyler. If that's 2 separate incidents right there, the collision with the 6 and then just going up the track 5 seconds later, that's funny. That's just funny. Wow. Oh. You're not in the playoffs. You're not important. That was not your job to spin. We get another restart though, so you're forgiven, Christopher Buescher.
14 laps to go in stage
Get another restart.
And a lot of bumping and banging, no giving anymore.
Oh, it was Joey, of course it was. Getting ready for next week when he single-handedly demolishes 30 cars in one go. I'm actually kind of scared for next week. You know, I went into Daytona finally not being scared of a super speedway race. First time since Ryan Newman. Or first time since the 2020 Daytona 500 that I didn't go into a race scared on a super speedway for some sort of big crash. But after what we've seen today, I think I have reason to be concerned, you know.
exactly what Chris Buescher said on the radio. He said,
You know, Kurt Busch at Pocono, still out with a concussion. Denny Hamlin complaining that he was like hurting after Daytona. Cody Ware today. And then there's next week, going to one of the fastest tracks and one of the only tracks, one of 2 tracks on the entire schedule, one of 4 races, where the entire field is packed up for the entirety of the race, going almost 200 miles an hour, 3 wide, 4 wide, and one tiny mistake takes out 25 people. Yeah, I'm nervous for next week. Talladega is going to be interesting. And it's the playoff race. And the super speedway races have progressively gotten crazier as the years gone on. Oh, God. I don't know if I'm nervous or excited for next week, or both. Here we go, another restart. Big stack up. I'm waiting for the moment that they don't make it through 1 and 2. I just know what's going to happen as we get a couple more restarts. As everything picks up. It's been 3 hours, and we're not even on the final stage of the race. Normally, at the 3-hour mark in a race, you're at a track of this size, you're somewhere at 40 or 30 laps to go. We still have, what, 125 laps left? We're going to be sitting here for another 2 hours after this. That's aggressive. That's aggressive. That's aggressive. Ross, shove him into the wall. I'm getting super aggressive with my thought process now that Chase is out, and I'm really pissed off, aren't I? I never expected to feel excited to see a Texas race restart. We're actually going to finish this race. A tiny feeling of relief washing over me right now. Sort of like 2020, just not on that level, because this rain delay it wasn't any rain, and it was only like an hour. Not 3 days or whatever. Oh, Brad's below the... He's going for it. Oh my God, I just realized the top 2. Come on, Eric Jones. Come on. Look at all these non-playoff guys all up at the front. You'll love to see it. Can we go 4 in a row? Non-playoff winners. That'd be crazy. He's in the... Ooh. Payback. Payback. These cars are strong enough. If that... Well, that toe link obviously ain't broken, so... These cars are strong enough. Look out. This could get interesting. What's going to happen? Does Eric shove him wide? No, he just straight up cleared him. All that. And there wasn't any retaliation. Then again, I'd much prefer to see off-track retaliation, because that oftentimes comes in the form of fistfights and angry wording and uncensored camera speaking and big boy bad words. You know? The funny stuff. It's not funny to see a guy get taken out and get hurt in a crash. It is funny to see post-race fights and those words used post-race, you know? It's a better alternative, more efficient, more safe, you know? I was about to say, Buescher could, after, you know, going 6 years without a win, could potentially go back-to-back. I'm glad I didn't say that, because I would end up on poorly aged NASCAR. But... oh no. We get another restart. We get another restart. This race is never going to end. It's a Sunday night, or school in the morning. I don't know what to think of this anymore. Oh my God. Here we go. Heck green. Dude, the field is so small now. It looks...
Four, a little shove as they go into turn number one.
Oh, Ross trying to go 3 wide.
Bart Truex Jr. Now he does. Harvick's gonna slide.
That was a really underwhelming restart. Real underwhelming. Oh. It's Kevin Harvick. Why am I complaining? Oh, no, he's not in the play. Oh. Okay, this is funny now. Nah. I don't like this. What? Why?
Take a look at what just
It's at least the second time that the race leader has crashed today.
The tire goes, and that's the worst because that's the fastest part. The entry to the corner. 35 laps. On that
Bro,
set
I
of
swear to
tires.
God, the entire screen just turned white for a second when his one tire blew out there. Look. Wow. Did it just blow out the camera and the sound? I think it just blew out the camera and the sound.
Oh, what a scary thought right there.
You can see him like trying to control the car to keep it out of
This
the,
is...
racing line, but the rack
This race is silly now.
is so violent. You see the IndyCar guys have to just let go of the wheel when it kind of loss of control. And
This thing started down the hill right here, and he's like, "Oh no, I gotta do everything I can to get it turned back to the right."
new tires, even if
I think, no bias at all, what we do is because of the tire issues, we call the season right here and refer back to regular season points to decide this year's champion. And then we use the extra, month and a half of off-season. So we have 4.5 months of off-season to fix these tires, maybe revert back to the Gen 6 car for a year, and get these cars crumbling like gummy vitamins instead of jawbreakers, and come back at Daytona in February, see how everything goes. I like the sound of it. Let's do it. Crown the champion based on regular season points here tonight. Remember what I said about this video also probably being short and how the start was going to be, half the video? I think the start of this video is going to be about the length of probably like 1/20th of the actual video itself, because how did I not see this coming? And also, how did we not have this issue in the All-Star race? I know it's a 500-mile race, but we're not even at 400 miles yet. And this race is already closing in on beating the Coca-Cola 600. For, time. Not including the red flag. It's 8 o'clock. The race began 5 hours. Okay, maybe not. This race has been going for 4 hours and there's 78 to go. We won't get there because the 600 was 6 hours. But still, man, these races are too long now. I think the tires also agree with me on that. Here we go. Again, we've tied the record for most cautions in a Texas race with the 2014 playoff race, which was one of the best probably the best Texas race of all time, as were most of the races at 2014 for tracks. God, Truex is gone. I don't like seeing these playoff drivers getting up here now. How about Justin Haley? Can we get him a win? 24 into the wall, 3 wide. Oh, get ready. Here comes the wreck. Here comes the wreck. No. Tyler. That wasn't Reddick. That was Austin Dillon. That was Austin Dillon. Why did I think that was an 8? Oh my god, Austin Dillon's going to win again at Texas Motor Speedway. This is about to be... As if this race couldn't get any more weird and funny. But I guess that is just... At this point, weird is not weird in 2022. At this point, normal is becoming weird. No way! I just... Okay, I need to stop looking at Twitter mid-race. But at the same time, if I don't, I won't catch it. I won't catch stuff when it happens. It's like a tough situation. And of course it's in 3 and 4. 2, again. Yeah, call the race. Call the race. And call the race. End it right now. I don't want to... Oh, Denny wrecked too! Oh no, Denny! Oh no. Wait, was this a tire, or did the teammates wreck each other? Wait, no, because Austin Dillon was in second.
Race leader Martin Truex Jr. has just
Stop sounding surprised.
A right side tire went down. Unbelievable what we're seeing here in Texas.
It's Indy all over again. What's with NASCAR and having tire issues? It's not just this car. I mean, like, this always happened at Indy, to be fair. 2008 was just when it happened worse. I mean, there's always hard crashes because of tires at Indy.
34, 35, right in that lap count.
I don't really know what I don't even.
And they're all non-playoff drivers either.
How do we get to the end of this race? That's the
With
big
Chase
question.
Elliott being out, that's the part that stings the most. Might sound bad to say that, because in a way it's wishing people to crash, but it's bad because this hurts Chase. Even if playoff drivers do crash out now, they're getting more points because they're still going to be in front of these guys.
24 of Byron.
Remember what happened off of turn 2?
Oh, Denny got turned though.
Byron felt like maybe
Wait.
the fence off of turn 2. Byron
Last time we got the record amount of cautions at Texas Motor Speedway. First off, a driver that I like, who wasn't in the playoffs, won the race. Jimmy Johnson. Second off, there was a huge fight post-race.
NASCAR is going to think that's okay. We'll have to see what NASCAR has to say.
What will NASCAR say about what the
Between Jeff Gordon and Brad Keselowski.
He has to admit it first before NASCAR will worry about it.
That is a good point.
Pretty confident.
I hope we get a repeat of 2014.
Well, needless to say, Chris Gabehart is livid down here. They're trying to get their position back. Denny Hamlin, even more mad than Chris Gabehart.
It's happening. It's happening. Yes. Wreck him. Spin him. He's going to. Post race. Take it out post race. One thing's for sure. This is not the best race of the year, by any means. I'm still giving that award to Daytona and Charlotte, tied there. And maybe even Bristol. Probably not. Bristol's up there, but it's not one of the best. This race was good, but it's the start of a tire war. I could already tell. We're going to get a 2005 U.S. Grand Prix moment. And like, this is getting crazy. Certainly the craziest race of the year. I'm going to put my footage into my editing app and see how much I have. My storage may not be able to support it all. So I'm going to have to be like limited now. Ooh, getting close on this one already. Ricky Spinhouse is in the lead. He's going to lose a tire. We're going to crash again, and things will go wrong. Look at Tyler Reddick go. Wait, can Todd Gilliland win this race, maybe? I'd love to see that. Denny ain't letting this thing go. Can we just get these 50 laps over with? Because this race, the chaos won't be over when the checkered flag flies. And I am so ready for every minute of it. We're finally gonna get a fight tonight. I'm so happy. And it's at Texas, too. You know, as I said earlier, another place we had the big fight a couple of years ago. Well, 8 years ago. Let's go through the field, presented by DoorDash. Here we have Tyler Reddick leading the race, less than 10 laps now, before his tires go kaboom. Because Cars 2 is apparently being remade in live action form here at Texas Motor Speedway this weekend. In second place, we have Joey Logano, who within the next 10 laps will inherit the lead before inevitably 20 laps after the restart will blow a tire and hit the wall hard and be out of this race as well. It's through the field, presented by DoorDash, although we only went through the top 2. Was that Ricky Stenhouse back there? I think that was. Was that? It was Ricky. Something happened to Ricky. That was turn 2, though. Was that contact? Did Stenhouse miss the corner, come down in front of Cindric? Cindric ran into him. That's what happened. Ricky. I can't tell. That's gotta be a tire. Then Cindric was avoiding. Whoa! Yikes. Tires are up in this one, so this one's driver error. Out of Ricky Stenhouse. It looks. Can't wait to watch somebody who's currently like 3 laps down win this race. Landon Castle's P19. He's my new pick to win. Look at William trying to get out of there, knowing Denny Hamlin's right behind him. Someone's smoking back there. Someone's wrecking. Eric. Pack looks like a Talladega pack with how small it is. Oh, Gilliland has an issue now. Am I actually going to have to upload a reaction video in parts? I might have to upload this thing in parts. So if this is part 2 or part 3, that's why. No storage. I need to upload everything separately. The only thing that can make this night crazier is if this 8-car fails post-race inspection and we get a Pocono repeat. For real, who knows? Alright. Let me get all the post-video things out of the way. Like and subscribe. Right now, we're going to call this next part the epilogue, because I know there's at least going to be some words traded here. So, stick around, because it's not over yet, I don't think. See what happens in the pit lane. Can we get Denny Hamlin update?
Playoffs, or is this something that carries over to next year?
It all just works itself out. We'll be racing each other at some point, and he'll lose a lot of spots because he's, racing me. So it's just, this is hard.
Disappointing end.
I'm fine with hard racing, but reckon me under caution.
Disappointing end.
Not what we were bargained for. And
at least we get something to watch. Supposedly the whole Denny Hamlin Ross Chastain thing is still going on, even though I don't think there's really been any issues since I witnessed that absolutely amazingly funny moment at Pocono. And now there's this. Denny Hamlin's not going to win the championship this year because he's too focused on terminating his opponents. Anyways, next week is Talladega. No revenge there, hopefully, or else it'll take 25 other cars with them. So, yeah, next week, Talladega. Can't wait for the Cup race. I'll record the truck in the Xfinity races, and I'll watch them Saturday night. Hopefully no spoilers, but you never know. So we'll see what happens.